What's going on, everyone? So today I'm going to do a nice short little video for you on how to upgrade your 2016 Ram 2500 or 3500 fog lights. So what I did was I went out and bought this light packet here for 80 bucks off Amazon, and it's basically replacing the stock housing with a 2-pod LED lights. So it should be pretty cool. It comes with its own mounting bracket. Again, this kit was only 80 bucks. I'm not expecting these pods to be super bright. I'm expecting them to be kind of cheap. But what I really wanted out of this kit was two things: the bracket to mount to the bumper and the wire that connects from the factory plug to both LEDs. So I didn't have to do any cutting and splicing on the truck. I just have to do it on the lights. So let's go ahead and let's get this package open. So this was really the main thing I was after, which was the wiring for the two lights. And it already looks like it comes pre-plugged and pre-ended, so I thought I was gonna have to solder some stuff. So this is nice. Here's one of the LED pod brackets. There's another one, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Then we got the LEDs themselves. So these just look like your standard little Cree lights that you get at AutoZone or anything. They're probably like 30 bucks each, so they're really not that expensive there. I used to actually run a set of these on my Jeep. With my Jeep I had a lot of rigid and then these lights, and there's a clear difference between the two. But again, these can always be upgraded at a later date, which I'm probably going to do. I want to see how bright they are and make sure I'm not really blinding anybody when I'm driving down the road with them on, even though I probably am, just because of the nature of the truck. So here are the two brackets. So these brackets will mount to the truck. Then you got the holes here that will mount to the truck, and then you got the two pods that will mount to here. So this bracket will go here, and then this goes to the truck, and then we're all sitting looking very cool. Alright, so let's get this mounted up. So the bracket goes on the inside, it doesn't go on the outside. And then you take the Allen bolts, slide them through. It goes through like that. And then you gotta put a lock ring on it, unless it goes on that. Never mind, no lock ring, which I didn't think it made sense because it comes with nylon nuts. So bolt down, slide it on, and repeat 4 other times or 3 other times. So one thing you want to do is try to get your nut lined up first before you put the bolt in, because now I got to wrestle this out to get that in. So kind of show you guys. Goes in like so. So it sits there like that. Take the little hex bolt, push it through, and then you got to try to find a way to line it up, which of course is not cooperating. Alright, so I got this one all together. You see you got the two nuts on the inside, you got washers that go between the outside and the housing. Get it all lined up. Not gonna lie, this took me about 5 minutes, just because every time you want to drop this nut in, it likes to spin around. So I just kind of play with it and then get it threaded through. So now we got this hooked up. Now comes the easy part. Well, I guess none of this is easy if you ask me. But anyway, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and get the light mounted in the bracket. So it should sit behind it like so. Have to bend that in. Get the holes lined up. 10 bucks as I put it on backwards. Alright, you guys owe me 10 bucks. So don't do the mistake that I did. So if you look at this bracket here, you see it kind of sits like this, and it has to face the other way so that when you're looking at it, this is facing the other way. So let's go ahead, flip this around, and then reposition again. Alright, got the bracket flipped around. I was wrong about the washers. They don't go on the outside, they probably go on the inside. So which means is that I'm not installing them because that's gonna be too much work. So now let's go ahead and mount the light to the bracket. This should be fairly painless unless I did it wrong twice, which, you know, is very possible. Doesn't look like it. There we go. Just took a little playing with it, but that's how it sits. So let's go ahead and get the other one installed, and then we'll start doing the wiring. Alright, so that's what they look like in their housing, all mounted up in the backside. Now we just gotta go ahead and start doing the wiring. Wiring doesn't look too complicated, red to red, black to black. The whole reason why I bought this particular kit is because of this wiring and the price. So we got 1 loom, 2 loom pigtails, a couple of splice connectors, which make life a little bit easier. So all we gotta do is take this, slip it in here, crimp it on, and then connect it up. So let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, so here they are, all done up. Got them both all put back together. I went ahead and put electrical tape around the connectors to try to help keep water out. But let's go ahead and get these installed on the truck. So this is the fog light we're removing. This is the stock one. As you can tell, I already have an LED bulb in there, but it's starting to go out. That's why we're replacing it. What you gotta do is remove the fender well. So there's bolts along the sides and the up. Pull this out, and we'll go ahead and access the back side of it. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it's all taken apart. You got the 2 tabs there, the 1 tab there. This is the light itself. It's mounted to this bracket, and there's 2 of those, or 3 of those plastic push pins that are a real pain in the ass to get off. So this is what the light bracket looks like. It actually goes upside down. The holes match up. So let's go ahead and get this installed. It only takes 3 10mm bolts. So I screwed up, and it's not a big screw up. So see how I have it mounted like this? I got the lights basically facing the other way. It's got to go like this, and the lights have to turn outwards, which therefore will put the lights at the face of the opening, because right now when I put it in there, they sit back basically against that bracket. So now I just got to flip the lights around and reinstall. So let's take 2. All right, flip them around. Took all of like 2 minutes. That's what they're supposed to look like, which honestly looks a lot better. Can't believe I didn't catch that the first time, but hey, there's no instructions and we're just winging it, and this whole project is not really taking that long. So let's go ahead and get these mounted up. All right, so there's the final product. That's what it looks like. We got the backside all buttoned up, all zip tied up. Next, we just gotta shut this up, and let's test them out before we close everything up. So that's what stock looks like with LED bulbs in it. And this is the pods. They're actually on, kind of hard to tell during the daylight, but it looks like they're angling out a little, so I'm going to adjust them in a little, but that's what they look like. Let's go ahead and get the other side done. Well, there they are, both installed. Just got to adjust that one. The bolt's a little loose, so I got to get rid of the Allen. But besides that, that's it. Well, that's it for this one, everyone. Hope you liked the video. The install took about an hour to do. It looks good. I don't think the lights are that bright, which I wasn't expecting. But like I said earlier, it's easier to do an upgrade with the lights, so I'll definitely be doing that. Hope you like this video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.